First Peter chapter 1, verse 6, wherein you greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptations. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. This lesson is going into patience, okay? Patience being one of the biggest weapons in this truth, okay? Period, man. Okay, I talk a lot about faith on this channel, all right? And through the spirit, I'm going to continue to do that, okay? But when you have faith, you also have to have patience through that faith, okay? For things to manifest in the spirit, man, on the earth. Okay, now let's read that again. First Peter chapter 1, verse 6, wherein you greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptations. Okay, now when you go, let's go to the Google definition on manifold. Okay, it says many and various, a pipe or chamber branching into several openings. Oh, let's read that again. A pipe or chamber branching into several openings. Okay, so we're dealing with a lot of shit. That's a fact. All of us, we're dealing with a lot of shit. Okay, that's why my last lesson about judging your brother, being careful, because we're all dealing with a lot of shit that we got to battle in our mind, man. Okay, things we do sometimes we don't want to do, but, we do it. We get weak in the flesh and it happens. Okay? Now, in that situation, you have to be patient. Okay? To get over it, to get through it, to move forward. A righteous man falls 7 times to get back up again. Okay? But without that patience and faith, it's impossible, man. Okay? Satan plays on you not having patience. Okay, he plays on that, okay, to destroy you, to destroy your faith. Okay, let's go back to First Peter chapter 1, verse 7. It says that the trial of your faith, okay, a trial, all right, being much more precious than the fine gold that perish, though it be tried with fire. Okay, when you read Sirach chapter 2, what does it say? Be patient when you're brought to a low estate. Okay, for gold is tried in the fire, saying the same thing there. Okay, so that patience with this trial is very, very necessary. It's very necessary, man. Without that, you're done. Period. That's the truth. Okay, it says, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushai. Let's read that again. Might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushai. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind through all these manifold temptations coming from every angle, like I read, branching off into every angle, man, coming at you, coming at me. Okay, so your patience, okay, is part of your glory. Your faith, along with that, is your glory. Okay, you get that? Not the law. Faith and your patience. Okay, and you fearing the Lord, man. Okay, and if you fear the Lord, you will have patience. All right, because you understand that your faith is on trial. If you understand the truth, if you have been listening to the prophets, to the teachers, man. Okay, we've been teaching this for years. Okay, to uplift and exhort you Akim and you sisters out there, man, to understand this so that you can survive. Okay, now let's go back up to verse 8. Whom having not seen, you love, and whom though now you see him not, yet believing, you rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls. Right, receiving the end of your faith. Okay, but you got to wait for that. In order to wait properly, the right way, you got to know patience. Okay, period. You have to understand it is a huge weapon in this truth, man, to get you to the end. Okay, it's huge. Okay, like I said, without that, you're done. What can you do without that? You can't do nothing. Okay? Now, I brought up manifold, right? Manifold temptations, just to show you how we're dealing with a lot, man. That manifold is a lot. Let's go to Psalms chapter 104, verse 24. O Lord, how manifold are thy works, and wisdom hast thou made them all. The earth is full of thy riches. Right, man. And we know we ain't seen but a few of his works when you read Sirach chapter 43. Okay? His works are manifold, but also our temptations are manifold. Okay, so you see how I did that? It gives you an idea how much we're dealing with, man. Okay, how much temptation we got to endure through. Okay, when you endure, that's being patient. Okay, through that fire. All right, he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. All right, you got to be able to connect all these scriptures, man, for your benefit in this truth. Okay, not just quoting scriptures, trying to sound smart. Now you got to really understand what this is talking about. Okay, you got to really understand the survival route in this truth, I should say. That's the truth of the matter. Okay, let's go to Romans chapter 12, verse 12. It says, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation. Do you hear that? Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. Okay, and when you pray, you got to be patient. Okay, things don't happen right away all the time. Sometimes he'll do stuff right away, okay, and show you, and you'll be like, whoa. And sometimes you got to be more patient. That's part of the walk. Let's go to Romans chapter 8, verse 25. But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. Right, man, okay? We have to patiently wait to be fully healed through Yahushua. Okay, right now we're going through the process from glory to glory, from faith to faith. The inward man is growing, getting better day by day. How does the inward man get better? Just by sitting there, everything going good all the time? No. Okay, you got to be patient. Okay, period, to grow in this truth. Otherwise, you're going to give up and go back into the world. Let's go to Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Okay? We shall reap if we faint not. Okay? Period, man. We can't lose patience. You can read that in Sirach 2. That chapter, man. That's a good chapter to read, man. About patience, man. Right? Let's go to Psalms chapter 37, verse 7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prosper in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Right, man. Okay. Do you want to inherit the earth? You better understand the power of patience. You better understand the power of patience, man. Okay? And that goes with your faith. As you're sitting there patiently waiting, you got to have faith during that process. Okay? They go together. They go together. That's a fact. Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto Yahweh Bashim Shai. Right, man. Okay, you doing that in faith. We know if you ask without faith, you ain't going to get nothing. He ain't going to listen to you. You can read that in James chapter 1. Okay, but after that request being made known, you got to wait in faith. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11. It says, for I know the thoughts that I think toward you, says Yahweh Bashim Shai, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Okay? He that endured to the end shall be saved. You're enduring through all those manifold temptations. Okay? You're falling, you're getting back up, and you're being patient to move forward and faithful to move forward. And you trust Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay? That is the centerpiece of this truth, man. That is the centerpiece. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger rests in the bosom of fools. Right, man. Okay, now we can be mad for all the abominations. It talks about marking them that are mad, that sigh and cry for all the abominations. Of course, that's a righteous anger, man. Okay, but just walking around angry, man, that'll make you do some stupid things, man. Okay, some rash things. Okay, and that's not patience. That's not in the spirit of patience. That's why it says that. Okay, you got to understand what that's really saying. All right. Let's end it on this. Let's go to James chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 2. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. Right, diverse, manifold, like I read in the other scriptures. Okay, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, which is on trial. Okay, I read that in another chapter. Okay, let's read that again. Knowing this, so we got to know this. Okay, we got to understand this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. The trying of your faith worketh patience. It worked together. Okay, it works together. But let patience have a perfect work. Okay, that you may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Okay, but let patience have a perfect work, man. Okay, be patient, have faith. Chill out, relax. Don't faint. Okay, at times you're going to be contrite, but don't go too far. We're not under the law, so don't go too far in your mind and condemn yourself to the point where you don't got no faith. Okay, because you're in the mind frame of thinking that your life, you allowed Satan to trick you. You let him trick you, make you think that Yahushua did not take us out from under the law, which he did. That's why I say we can't go too far in our minds condemning ourselves for our mess ups, man. We got to just get back up and keep moving forward, man. Okay, we're on a mission here. We're trying to get to that promised land. Okay, so you see through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Abishai, through the scriptures, that patience is a huge, and I mean a huge weapon. Okay, it's huge. So meditate on that through the spirit. With that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Arkah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this video. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. It's Shalom to your Akim out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.